Hello, out there in Horse Club land. OBS says I've lost 40% of my frames. They fell on the floor. Oops. Today we have Angel with us.
Hello.
How are things looking and sounding out there for the chat? Is it as bad as I worry it is? Looks good. All right, we're good to go. Nothing wrong at all. It's watchable. That's
Good
that's
enough.
everything I've always wanted. All right. so, today, Angel's going to be doing a presentation for us to introduce our topic. Are you ready, Angel?
Um, yes.
Perfect. It didn't get stuck on loading again.
Yeah, I was holding my breath.
All right. You're on.
Okay. Today on Cantrell Horses Club, we are talking about labyrinths. Labyrinths are not mazes. They are, in fact, different things. Mazes and labyrinths both have one way in, but mazes have a way out, and labyrinths do not. The only way you can leave a labyrinth is to go back the way you came. Additionally, a maze has many dead ends, but a labyrinth only has one. Also, labyrinths are what is called unicursal, meaning there are no decisions. There is only one way to go. The classical labyrinth has 7 circuits bounded by 8 walls, surrounded by a central goal. And this image is 2,000 years old. Well, the picture isn't, but the carving is.
Great resolution 2,000 years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
spot on. All right. The classical labyrinth is depicted on the coins, Labyrinth of Knossos. Despite the fact that the labyrinth that the Minotaur was trapped in was clearly described as having many different twists and turns and easily get lost, that is not how it is drawn. There's only one way. You can also see this pattern across cultures. This is from the indigenous peoples of the American Southwest, called Man in the Maze, even though this is clearly a labyrinth and not a maze, weaved into a basket. This is said to symbolize the march through life to the center, which is death. All right, and here is how you draw a classical labyrinth. You start with a plus sign and some dots, and then you connect them using these curvy lines.
I'm
And we
going
can
to
try
do
that
that.
later.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to do that. There's 2 other types of labyrinths. There is the Roman labyrinth, which was usually depicted in mosaics. It is mostly square. It features 4 quadrants that have rotational symmetry. And you have to walk through all 4 quadrants before you can get to the middle. There are also different variations of the Roman labyrinth depending on how the pattern of the corners appear. There is the serpentine, there is the spiral, and there is the meander. The Pyramid of Hawara, as depicted here by the German scholar Athanasius Kircher in a copperplate engraving, is in fact a real place.
Oh,
It was discovered, unlike the Labyrinth of Knossos, in which there is no archaeological evidence that it actually existed. This one did.
are you saying the white bull didn't come from the sea and impregnate the queen of Minos, and they didn't lock that child in a cave and every 7 years feed it 14 virgins?
Probably not, no.
Okay.
But there was an Egyptian pharaoh that spent a lot of money to build this. All right. So this is how you draw the labyrinth. You start with one corner and then you copy it 4 times and then add one line at the end. Yes, Knossos was a real place. There's just no archaeological evidence that a labyrinth existed there. All right, and finally, there are not finally. Medieval labyrinths are usually found in Gothic cathedrals. They're used for meditation, and they symbolize the long and arduous walk to salvation. This one is in the Chartres Cathedral in France. You can go here and walk, but only on Fridays and only in the summer. This is another example of it. The basilica. This one is slightly different pattern, but they again are usually done with mosaic tiles.
This one has handy arrows to show you the direction of movement.
It is handy, so you can't get lost, even though you in fact cannot get lost in a labyrinth. All right, there's this handy GIF of how to draw a medieval labyrinth. It is quite a complex procedure. But it's mostly you draw a circle, but leave a little bit out each time.
All right.
All right. And there you go. Contemporary labyrinths are anything you want them to be, honestly. This is the David Bowie movie, famous for
Being
not
called Labyrinth.
for being called Labyrinth, but it's not in fact a labyrinth because she has choices to make. But here you can see you can make a labyrinth out of whatever you want. So this is a lovely little heart. And that's what we're going to be doing today, making labyrinths however we feel like it.
Excellent.
And there is a cool website I found actually called the Labyrinth Society. And they also run the labyrinthlocator.com, in which you can go and find a labyrinth near you that you can go and walk it.
I can go walk a labyrinth?
Yeah, there's like 7 in Victoria, I looked.
I did not know. I knew we had gardens, but I did not know we had labyrinthes.
Yeah, one of them is in a park, and I think the rest are in churches.
Makes sense. Yeah.
All right, and that concludes the presentation portion of the show.
All right. Well, I got my drawing glove on to keep my hand nice and safe from the graphite.
I have no such thing, and I will be getting very messy.
You do you. You said you had something to show me. And also,
right.
Is that related to the thing that happened in 3rd grade?
I
said labyrinths, and you were like, "Oh no, I got horribly traumatized."
No, I could tell that story first. So we had a school project in 3rd grade to make a maze. Okay, and then we had to like exchange our mazes with the other children and try to figure them out. And so I got Andy's maze, and I could not figure it out. I couldn't get to the end, and he laughed hysterically at me because his maze was actually a labyrinth. There were no wrong turns. You couldn't go any wrong way. My fingernail was too long and I couldn't follow the thing, and I kept thinking I was making a turn. It didn't.
Andy's a dick. Oh, okay. All right, let's move on from that.
All right, we'll go back further before that trauma.
Yeah.
I wanted to show you that I I do in fact belong to this club, because so we had a thing in school called Young Authors Day,
Okay.
and we had to write and illustrate our own books. And I found the book that I wrote in second grade, and it's called The Horse That Could Fly.
Bring it on.
And I just this is from second grade, and I couldn't draw a horse. I want to show you this.
Oh.
That's just the cover, right? That's my mom. There's a horse. And there she's very sad.
Oh. Did you do your own lettering for that? Your writing's very nice if it's you.
This is a typewriter.
Okay.
I did type it on the typewriter. Oh, wait, hold on. She turns it to a unicorn at the end, or a unicorn Pegasus. There you go.
Oh wow. Those really fluffy wings.
And there's the daddy horse. All right. That concludes the sharing part of the program.
Thank you so much. All right. Just gonna grab myself a pencil so that I can get started on this. I want to try the little cross thing.
Yeah. Let's see, I can put it on my thing like that. No. This doesn't work, does it? No. Okay.
So just like dot.
So start with a plus.
I've got to go big. Got to go big. There. And I got little dots at the end so that I know where the ends are. Okay. Now what?
Then you put dots on each corner as if your plus was inside of a square.
Make a cube. All right.
And then you draw an arc from the north of the plus to the northeast dot. All right.
Kind of fudged the landing there, but you know, it works.
Then you draw an arc from the northwest dot to the east end of the plus sign, leaving a space over the arc that you made previously.
It's beautiful. All right.
All right. Then from the west of the plus sign to the southeast dot, going north around the previous path you just made.
Whee.
Then from the southwest dot, going west and north all the way around and ending up at the south end of the plus sign.
Okay, I'm gonna have to make a slight detour around the little face thing that I have.
I wasn't looking at what you were doing.
All right. There we go.
All right.
That's me.
Now you've made a labyrinth.
I made a labyrinth.
Okay.
Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Boop, 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 doop, 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 boop, boop, boop. Ah, death.
That's right. The little skull and crossbones here.
Oh, yeah. Make it very clear what the metaphor is. Maybe some, like, seashells.
And the little...
Seashells signify death, right?
Do they?
In some Flemish paintings, you know, they look kind of like skulls.
Oh no, someone clipped my book. Why do I come on this show? All right, there's my little person
Yeah.
that's going to enter the maze or the labyrinth.
And never leave, because the door's gonna get shut.
Right. New quote. Perfect. All right, so one of the things that I want to do today is design a place for my D&D players to get lost in. Assuming none of them are watching.
Assuming none of them notice that there's no choices to be made.
Yes.
All right.
So there could still be obstacles, right? It's like you can only go forward, but you have to answer this riddle, you know, which one of these people is telling the truth type thing. There can still be interesting things.
So you're just gonna make a path and then load it full of Muppets.
I can't answer that question without breaking NDAs.
I understand.
Thank you.
Alright. New page.
So, like, in the labyrinth, what are some interesting things that could happen? Like, why is the person in the labyrinth? And what are they supposed to learn from this journey?
So we're not doing, like, a meditation.
You could still do that, right? So, one of the things in there's a maze garden in Versailles, right?
Yep.
That has a bunch of statues based on Aesop's fables.
Okay.
So, like, there's interesting things to see while you're going through it.
It's difficult.
It's like, who put the labyrinth here and why did they do it?
Alright, so you could do like the pyramid type thing where it's meant to prevent thieves from, you know, looting your tomb.
Yeah.
Right? Which is a classic D&D thing to do. Just go into someone's house and take all of their things.
It is.
So yeah, bad security system. Alright. Does the location matter? Like, I
Yeah.
guess that would set, like, what materials, potentially. Maybe it's made out of clouds. The walls are all poison gas. Don't touch those.
All right.
Laser tripwires.
That doesn't fit my setting, but
Okay.
it could fit yours. I don't know. Let's see. So I'm just going to draw what I think maybe the entrance looks like. How do I get them to want to go into this place in the first place?
Big sign that says, "Do not enter."
That is a good idea. They would definitely go in if I did that. NPC dialogue. No, that doesn't work with my group.
Are they motivated by shiny things? Maybe there's
Um,
like, okay, there's a line on the floor. Just a colored line on the floor.
a trail of snacks.
The labyrinth is made of candy.
That might work. They do have a demon child with them that likes candy a lot.
It's the gingerbread house of mazes. Make it a giant tree with the sign outside that says trespassers will.
You know what this does look like? One of those giant lollipops.
It does. Which means it could be a tube. Like a giant monster's colon. Which is also a unidirectional.
Oh, gross.
Digestive systems are a labyrinth. Except for the exit.
Oh, no.
Let's see, where? Inside of a worm. If it's an Ouroboros, then there is no way out.
There's also no way in.
Tell that to the snake.
All right, so we have a door with lollipop flowers outside.
Oh, yeah. That'll get
Clearly,
them.
this is a good place to go.
And it's called Candyland, the board game. Have I said to chat at least that I've come around on that actually being a game? Because you do have to initiate play, and you do have to, I guess, kind of be invested in the outcome.
Is that the definition of game?
No. Game is
Oh, I shouldn't have asked that question.
very squidgy
Yeah.
thing to define. There's things about like having implicit or explicit goals. There's things about having some sort of structure for play to take place within. And defining play is also hard.
Mm. Well, I know that I took the pieces of Candyland and used them to make other games
Really?
when I was a kid. Yeah, I just like make up extra rules because I thought it was boring by itself. I add extra cards to the deck that did different things.
That's cool.
Except you could always tell when they were coming up because they were not perfectly cut and were of different material.
Yeah, but generally, the argument is that Candyland and Snakes and Ladders aren't games because the player doesn't make any choices.
Mm-hmm.
But again, initiating the play is the choice. It's a lot like gambling, basically, where you're just kind of invested in the outcome.
Right. I mean, you make a choice about what to bet on, right? But you don't control any of the actual outcome.
Yeah, and generally, you're betting on yourself. You're like, I'm the one that's going to roll the dice the best.
All right, what sort of handle would a Candyland door have?
Sticky one.
Into the maze. A sticky of like licorice?
Is it a pull door or a push door?
Pull.
I'm just like pulling coffee. I'm like, wait, that's not gonna open anything. That just makes
That is one way to get them to want to go inside, is make it difficult to do so.
they have to eat their way in.
Although there is that could possibly backfire because they do have a history of
Just ignoring your hooks.
anti-doors. They're anti-doors. If there's a door, they're like, I don't know about that. It might hurt me.
What if there's no door and you just have to like,
Ooh,
yeah,
it's just a gaping hole.
just a gaping hole. Yeah, really hard not to think about Elden Ring right now.
Is there a labyrinth in Elden Ring?
The whole game is because there's like mandatory boss fights, so there is a path that you can't really divert from, but the space is huge, so you can kind of fart and fiddle around doing other stuff.
But your path forward is still
It's like,
blocked.
is the planet Earth a labyrinth?
I would say no. Not in the traditional sense, maybe in a metaphorical sense. Time is a labyrinth, right? You can only go one way.
Yeah, it's like I think what I was kind of thinking of doing was like the 2.5D projection that ye olde games did, where they just have
Like there's a maze in Golgo 13, the classic Nintendo game.
uh-huh.
And the map of the maze is in the instruction book.
Uh-huh.
So you can use that to help you figure it out. But I lost mine.
Oh no.
So I tried to map it myself with graph paper when I was playing. It didn't work very well.
Oh no.
Because it was a multi-level maze, and then there was like trap doors that would drop you down if you went the wrong way. So you couldn't use that classic like just go left all the time to get out.
Yeah. I think if you do that in King's Quest, you fall down a hole.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Demon Fire asked the question: does a labyrinth have to have like mythical creatures in it to make it not just a maze? No. See previous presentation. Labyrinths and mazes are different things, despite whether the presence of magical creatures or not. Just the structure of them is different. All right, so I'm going to actually switch to digital.
All right. I'll do this and just hide your camera until you're set up.
Okay.
So it's just me for now.
It shouldn't take too long.
All right. Hi, everybody. Thinking about Wolfenstein. So yeah, the 2.5D mazes, they would like just map out the floor path and then the walls would just be projected.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why no verticality in a maze built like that, because the concept of 3D space doesn't exist. Can't even do bridges.
All right. I have my iPad up. If you want to bring that back.
It's very small.
I can't do a lot about that. Maybe I can do it sideways.
Maybe you can do it sideways. Perfect.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. Great.
I'm just kind of meditating on the concept of labyrinths here.
That's appropriate.
I also really liked the Roman square quadranty thing.
Mm-hmm. Those are fun. So I'm gonna do so this is Vectornator, the program. So I'm doing vector graphics, which is different than raster graphics. So the lines that I draw are stored as mathematical formulas instead of pixels, which means you can enhance or reduce without losing any fidelity, which is pretty neat. So I will draw it and then we'll be doing something else with this after I export it. But I'm going to draw a cat and then turn that into a maze or a labyrinth.
Okay.
That's my idea. We'll see. Let's just something like that. And now I'm gonna delete nodes until, oh, nope, undo. All right. So the reason I'm doing vector graphics with this is so that I can export it in a way that my cutting machine can understand.
The Cricut? Cricut?
It's Cricket is how it's
What?
pronounced. I know. I didn't know that until the sales lady said it to me.
I said Cricut, and then Ian said Cricut, and I was like, which is it? And I did not anticipate cricket.
Yeah.
It's CRICUT.
Yes. It's a pun.
Is it though?
Is it wordplay? I don't know.
I'd say it at best a homophone. It
Why
sounds
did
like
you
a
put
word.
that line? No, undo that. Close the shape in a better way. Oh, that's because those are different paths. Okay. Join those. Now close. There we go.
Honestly, really hard not to make forking paths.
Yeah, isn't it? Just give it to you. Hi, real life cat. Come on. There you go. Oh yes, this orange cat on camera right now is Loki. He is currently a competitor in the MTG Cats bracket.
Oh.
He made it past round 2. So you should all go look at the MTG Cats Twitter and vote for cats. It doesn't matter which cats, just vote for cats.
As long as their name is Loki.
Oh, Loki was just gifted a tier 1 sub.
Oh.
I'm sure he'll do that. He'll watch lots of Floating Ready Run. All right, are you gonna chill out here? Okay. Thank you, Demon Fire. I feel like I need cat reference, but there's a cat on me, and that should be good enough,
It should be
right?
good enough for anyone.
What do you look like? So kind of the goal with this kind of shape is to make the shape of a cat with the fewest inflection points possible. Because the more inflection points you have, the worse it looks when you make it at larger scale. Because all of the dots turn into mistakes when you blow them up. I think I want this further this direction. Hester the Yellow, if a D&D player breaks down a wall in the labyrinth and as such makes a choice, wouldn't that invalidate its status as a labyrinth? No, I don't think so. It would. I would have consequences for that player. Scissors that. How's yours coming along?
I'm trying to make my name a labyrinth.
Oh,
Like,
how much of your name?
just the first short bit. There. All done. Definitely readable.
Yeah, I'm not getting O out of that.
No. You would think the O is the easiest one, but it's next to an R. So,
Yeah, you have to do like a bridge to like swirl the O and then go over itself to come back onto the R.
what if the path just get what if the path just gets really wide for a bit?
All right, where does one enter the cat maze? I think I'm gonna say ear.
You go in through the ear
I think so.
like a little ear mite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we have to go up. Um, that was an accident, but I'm going to keep it.
All right. I think I've got something slightly better now.
Yeah,
Slightly.
there's an O now.
There's an O and probably an R.
Yeah, that's R-ish.
Yep. Good thing I didn't go all the way. I wouldn't fit on the page.
Where do you go after this? I'm gonna go all the way down to the tail. What did I do to the tail? It's suddenly pointy. Oh, it's probably when I did the delete nodes. There we go. All right. Oops. I made the butt square. Can't have that. Lord Zorano is an Etch-a-Sketch drawing a labyrinth. Is that for mine or Corey's?
Maybe? Depends. Like, you can go back over lines in an Etch a Sketch. You don't have to. Just because it's like all one path doesn't make the outcome a labyrinth, because it has to have like an entrance
Right.
and a dead end.
The line itself could be, but the open shape that you make doesn't necessarily. All right, so you have in through the ear, down the back, around the tail. I think the cat is slipping down and he doesn't like it. The real life cat.
Yeah?
Yeah. He's trying to hold on to the desk.
Meh. That was the sound of me dropping a pencil crayon.
I thought you were just talking directly to my cat in his own language.
Oh, yeah, I definitely speak cat.
Hmm.
Hello? Hello?
Should I put the headphones on him? He can't hear you right now.
Hello, humans? Are you here?
Here,
Wah
can you hear
wah?
that? No, he doesn't like it.
Rejected again.
Again?
It's not just your cat.
Oh. All right. So now, so you go into the ear, down around here, then this part. How do I make this without making a dead end?
It did end too soon.
Yeah, because like the tail here is wide, and I'm inclined to like put a line here, but then this part here will be a dead end, so I can't do that. So I either have to move this line to be skinnier or deal with a hallway that's wider.
That's what I had to do with my name.
Yeah.
So, this is where we're at now. I tried to make some contrasting colors to make it more readable, and it didn't quite do. So, moving on to the next thing.
What's the next thing?
I don't know yet. Maybe I just make more cat noises for 10 minutes before the break.
That's why chat comes to this show, right? For all the cat noises.
Every once in a while, I go check to see if there's any comments on the VODs. This show
Uh-huh.
doesn't have like really high viewership, so the comments are very sparse. But yeah, from the comments, I judge that people enjoy falling asleep to the sounds of this stream, which I can't really
Really?
imagine. Because sometimes it fluctuates wildly, the amount of noise being
Yeah.
output. Sometimes there's screaming. Not very ASMR.
I don't scream, do I? Do I scream?
Horrified, terrified laughter. Yeah. Yeah. terrified laughter, I think you have exhibited in the past.
Oh no, I'll have to do something about that.
Oh yeah, it's you. You're the reason I think it's it's a little funny that people would be falling asleep to this. But also, hello YouTube. How's it going? I want to say it's not a bad thing that someone would do that. I think it's cool, but just that that's like the only comment.
Yeah, there was the one about the sentient microphone. I remember that.
Hmm.
There's a bump there. I don't like it. Just get rid of that node. Okay.
Oh, Hester, shelf is okay. It's currently still just hanging out there, uh, staying upright through the power of determination.
Is that the kind of shelf you're supposed to bolt to the wall so it doesn't fall down?
It didn't come that way.
Oh.
Um, it's a shelf from a Roots store. It's like a display stuff shelf. Um, we have two of them. The other one's right behind me. And I think, yes, they might need to be, but we didn't. So, is that your
Well,
end?
if I.
Is that the dead end? Right in the middle of the cat's
It,
face?
it can't be. At least not. I mean, it could be, but not like this because.
It's a very short labyrinth.
Yeah, because then there's this whole rest of the cat that you don't get to explore, and that's not okay. I'm just gonna take this shape and move it off to the side for a second. And maybe I will use that, but not yet.
Might end up looking like your cat has a nine-tailed fox locked inside of it.
Maybe. So I think what I need to do is get back down to the bottom and go through the leg area and then back out of the leg area to the rest of the body and then back up to the head. Kind of like that.
Anyways, it's break time. We're gonna go watch some commercials and cycle fluids and take our meds and maybe stretch a little bit. Be back shortly. Hello out there. Angel and I are currently experiencing Labyrinth. I was gonna say fear, but there's
I'm not afraid.
not a lot to be afraid of here. It's just art. Well, I mean, you suggested we try maybe that medieval labyrinth thing, and I'm gonna have to pull
Yeah.
up that GIF to look at.
You need
So
me to send it to you?
yeah.
Okay.
Also, welcome Raiders. Hope you're all having a good one. And good work, Beowulf, on uh, the world's most boring labyrinth. It's cool that you can walk through. I like maze generators a lot.
Is that like procedurally generated?
That one, no. But
Okay.
it does have like a play mode, so you can actually walk through the thing you do.
I'm gonna do what I hate to do, and I'm gonna send you a Pinterest link because that's where this is from.
Oh, it does say CDHC. Just had to kind of squint a bit. Anyways, ba-da-ba-da. I don't have a Pinterest account. All right. I'm looking at the GIF. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Let me start a new document.
1, 2,
I'll come back to
3.
the cat.
And then there's offsets. It kinda somewhat follows the same rules as the little one. At least for the outer ring. Those are offset.
Let's see. I need to turn on my grid, I think.
Yeah, me too.
So, is it here?
Actually, I'll share the link in chat as well to this Pinterest board.
Yeah.
No reason not to. You all can look the GIF too.
Show grid. There we go. All right, I'm going to try to match the colors too so I can
keep track of
actually
it.
Follow. Yeah. So green for my lines.
I'm just going to make like a mini version first that's shorter. Because I have to kind of pick a length for the crosses. And I don't want to go overboard. Where's longer ruler? Did Ian take it away? Oh no.
Ruler thief.
My ruler doesn't reach all the way across my paper. Okay. I've got
So there's 4.
a drafting ruler.
Oh, I only went 1 square in between these lines.
All right. Just so I have like a common.
This is not the right tool. Delete those. Stupid pen.
All right. So now I can use the little ruler. I'm gonna pick like an inch for my stuff. Okay, so about. Oh no. The scale is very weird. Guess it's about a 1/2 inch from the center. There's like a circle in the middle. So those points start kind of weird.
Okay, I have my 4 vertical lines and then 4. I'm going to make my diameter of my circle 4 grid squares. All right. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. With that, oh, redo. Oh, just you. All right. Now, second line. Wait, didn't I say I was going to make it 4? Why is it only 2? Oh, no, it's way too far down. I don't know what I'm doing.
That ain't right. That ain't right at all. All right. Perfect. Everything's going so well.
Now, there's a way to just make circles, right?
Yes. All right. That worked. And that's one. Perfect. Definitely a circle. Nailed it. Good thing I did an entire several episodes of how to draw circles and learned really well how that do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It took me a second to remember on iPad because on like on PC you hold Shift to make regular polygons and circles, but on iPad you have to like just hold your finger on the screen and then draw with the other hand.
Right.
So now I'm gonna cut a piece out of this circle. Join these.
I'm just going to start eyeballing it.
Oh, messed up my circle. No, wait, what did that do? I don't know why it's doing that. Go back.
There, now it's
There we
beautiful
go.
again.
It's mostly circular. Okay. Now I need this line. Okay, so if I select that, I can just add a line there. Oop. Stop being squidgy. There. I talk to my drawings, and sometimes they listen.
Oh, wait a second. There we go. Doing it exactly like they did it. Exactly.
That's a lie.
Uh-huh. Oh no.
Oh wait, this circle's supposed to be blue. Oh well, whatever. Everything's gonna be green.
My friends just sent me Core Keeper. Aw.
What's that?
It's a video game. It's kind of like Stardew Valley and a dungeon crawler mushed together. A lot of people are playing
Oh,
it right now, but I've got 120 hours of Elden Ring that they say I need a break.
yeah. Maybe you should listen to your friends.
But I'm not finished yet. Malekith the Black Blade needs to eat shit. Um, that's I've got like two modes when I beat a boss. I'm just like, whew, I did it, or I celebrate. It's like, yeah, yep, yep, uh huh. Shockingly violent. That's me.
I've been described that way as well too.
You're... Were you like deboning a chicken or
No, no, a boy threatened to break my Little Mermaid CD in half.
you what? The Alan Menken Disney like
Yeah,
soundtrack?
the soundtrack with
Oh
the original cover with the white, and he had to be stopped.
yes, yes. Yeah, some people just don't got no respect. Um, and you have to teach them. Uh, just a swift kick between the legs works on everyone. No one likes to get kicked there. Universal.
Okay, I have all of the straight lines, and I have the circle in the middle.
Ah,
So now I just need to draw all of the curves
yep.
in the right places. Well, I guess I can add the dots.
They help,
No, who needs dots?
right?
This will be fine.
That's how you end up looking like mine.
Did you do dots?
A little bit. Some of them. A few. Like I said, kind of eyeballing it.
Okay, there's one.
Like I feel like I'm lucky that they're kind of just doing the serpentine squiggle.
Is this a serpentine or is this a meander?
I thought a meander was kind of just doing whatever you want. Part serpent, part square.
I'm waiting for the third part of that. All what?
All labyrinth.
Okay.
All medieval. All
That was Roman.
Oh, uh, Latin and stuff. Uh, all right. I can, I can do this. Sure.
Okay.
Uh,
You know what?
if I was a dot, I would go here.
I'm gonna change the way I'm doing this. You know, I'm just gonna draw all the circles and then cut the pieces out of them.
So I think I picked this topic because I saw like a tutorial video on how to make a cool maze logo. And the guy had, I think he was using Clip Studio and one of the erase tools that lets you erase part of a path, which is cool. It's cool that you can just erase part of a path in Clip
Yeah,
Studio.
Vectorinator has that.
Yeah.
I'll just do
And it was
that.
just like,
Nope,
wow,
didn't
this
work.
is.
Apparently, I don't know how to use it. Nope. Do I need to select it first? Yeah, that's okay. That didn't work either. I'm just gonna stick with the scissors because I know how to use that tool. Just okay. There we go.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Yeah. It's all just lines. So many lines. Yeah, I can make this a whole complete thing without looking too weird. Yeah. Yeah. But oh no. Eh. Doing surgery so that it works as a full
What
circle. There we
happened?
go. Pokemon. Gotta catch them. Sorry, it looks a little like a Pokeball. Just gonna fix some of these so it's a little less gross and weird.
Did you find a compass?
No,
Okay.
I could just get myself a series of plates that are equally half-inch smaller than uh, each other, just nesting nicely.
Uh oh, you could use a string and a piece of tape and a pencil.
Or eyeball it.
Also an option.
Well, one of these things I'm going to do, and the other one. Alrighty. Time to solve the maze. Oh, it's this? Oh, so difficult. Yeah. Woo. Wah. Give me using a permanent marker. No one can do it other than me. First try!
Good job.
Now I can never come back out. Yes, I die right there in the middle. No one even like put some topiaries or statues in there for me to look at.
Okay, next circle. How many of these are there?
9. 1, 2, 3,
There's
4,
12.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
All right,
11,
I need to do this
12.
faster.
Yeah,
I'm
see,
done with
that's why
3.
I was just like, if I, with one simple modification, I can make it fewer than there are in the. Yeah, just make your circles bigger. Progressively smaller circles. And then you kind of extrude yourself through.
I could be like just typing in precise measurements for this, but that's not as fun. Okay, where are the holes in the 4th layer? 1, 2, 3, 4. Here. And here.
Let's see. Have I played Tunic yet? No. But I've been watching Heather play. She streams at home at
She
Lunar
does.
Jade. You can check her out playing Tunic. Yes.
Okay, layer 5.
The 5th layer of hell. Yes.
Oh. That is too small. No, don't move that one. Okay. Holes. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is top holes. No. No. There. Okay, and this line is not long enough. Okay.
I'm just trying to make the square version of the original roundy one that we were looking at. The easy one.
Oh, the classic labyrinth.
Yeah.
You can also make it backwards. Make it a left-handed labyrinth. Okay, that worked. Next circle. Okay. Now, what circle am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Holes over here. One down here. That's all. I suppose I could just stop at any time and just erase the rest of it. Is that how it works?
That's how I did it.
Wait, I have a dead end here. That can't be right. Oh no.
Oh no.
Just gonna cut this wall out.
Yeah, that's the one.
So I can go in around this way. Okay, so I can just close this over here. Did I just cut that out? No. Join. Close. Then reopen the exit. Entrance.
Yeah, remember, no exit.
No exit. Okay. So then if I just get rid of these other lines, it will look like I finished everything. Just move that up. Okay. Look, I'm done. I did the whole thing.
Oh! But have you solved it?
Well, let's see.
Oh yeah.
What is that?
That's the end of your labyrinth. You found the end.
Where did that line come from? Get out of here. There, I made it.
Yay!
Oh, okay.
It's third grade all over again.
Let's get rid of that. I'm gonna clean this up a little bit, and then I'm gonna export it to my Cricut and make it in real life.
Okay.
I need thicker lines. Um, okay, that's good. And then, oh, clip of me being ridiculous again. Okay, I want to make.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. You here. Why is that a weird little? Okay, and now you and you need to be joined, but not have a weird little curly Q. Okay. I think that's fine. Now export, and we're going to save this as an SVG. To my files on my iPad. How many minotaurs do we have? None so far.
Yeah, we've been slacking.
This is the Cricut app. That's how it's said. Cricut. I'm gonna browse my files. I think it's Untitled 4. There we go. All right. We're gonna cut this. I have to provide a name. CDHC Labyrinth. As many times as I've typed that word in the last week, I still can't spell it. Didn't it import it so tiny? Whoa. What did it do?
It's a baby.
It's a tiny dot.
Is that less than like a millimeter?
There we go.
Sorry, when you were scaling it up, I was just like, oh no, it is a dot.
It didn't say my line thickness though. Let's see. Right. I've never used this program for an SVG. I usually import a PNG, so let's see. I'm gonna put it on a canvas that is 5x7. So I need to make it there. 6x6 is still too big.
5x5. 4x4.
5x5. Edit. 4. Oh, wait a minute. No, I need to do this differently. Let's delete this. Garbage. I'm gonna actually export this as a PNG because I want my line thickness.
Right. Well, I'm just it wasn't complicated enough, so I've made it look more complicated.
Oh no, what have you done?
It's still the same. It's just snaky.
The same as what?
The original Labyrinth we worked on earlier.
Oh, the brain looking one.
Yeah. Random Trivia's got it, just with more chicanery. It's a lot of chicanes, a lot of hairpin turns.
I call that a modern labyrinth. What are those black triangles?
I had trouble with one of the corners. And, um, that seemed to work.
Why did it export? Save image. Nope. It's not showing up.
Huh. Is Gemcraft a tower defense game, TXC2? Because, yeah, this is definitely a tower defense.
What's Gemcraft?
I believe it is a tower defense where you get gems and you can combine them to power them up. They have different, like, elemental effects. You put them on your towers.
That sounds neat.
Yeah. How long does cutting take?
Not very long. Oh, if Chat wants to decide what color I should make it in, I have a tub of heat transfer vinyl next to me of all of the leftovers from my Theros Desert Buzz quilt.
A color called fuchsia.
Okay.
Jokers in chat want the color of magic.
I have all of those, so you're going to have to be more specific.
Octarine.
I don't. Is this the pink? No, this is like a cranberry. Greeny purple. What? You guys are just making up colors that don't exist.
Fluorescent green, yellow, purple. Yeah. Also, what do you mean custom t-shirts all day, Reese? Like, how you cut out a what? Is this for, like, screen printing? Or I don't know how it works.
Well, you will see how it works in just a minute. I guess I'm just going to pick a color because you guys are not being helpful. Green.
All right. Iron on prints. Okay.
Yeah. I have a shirt. Maybe I can show it after the break. I made for Heather's Kindness War, where she, during Desert Bus, conscripted chat to make Valentines for Alpha, and I made mine a T-shirt. Okay, so this is roughly 4x4, so I need to cut out a roughly 4x4 square of vinyl. This is the worst part about the Cricut is the sticky mats you have to use.
Ugh.
That my iPad just fell on the floor. That's fine. So I'm going to cut it a little larger than it needs to be, just to give it some breathing room while it cuts. Nope, that didn't cut all the way through. Removing the excess vinyl after it cuts is a process called weeding, and it's so satisfying. All right, I use the scraper thing, make sure it is stuck down. All right, press the make it button. And I said make it,
Not naked.
nothing else. I am not going to mirror it because I don't really care if it comes out backwards. I do have to turn the machine on. You just have to tell it what it is that you're cutting. Press the button. How loud is that?
Not the worst.
Okay. Alright, I'm actually going to put that, let me say by 10. Hello, other cat. Oh!
Ah, the sounds of cat ownership.
Her name is Kitten, and I don't want to explain it. Thank you, Demon Fire, for gifting my other cat a sub. Alright, it's done.
Shout out to any other cats in chat.
Okay. I gotta switch to my camera.
All right.
Here we go.
Is that it?
That's it. It's done. Do I have the weeding tool in here? I don't, so I'll just use. I have a pokey thing somewhere in here. There it is. Okay, so I'm just gonna stab somewhere outside of the design, and you have to separate the vinyl from the acetate backing. And when you do that, if it's cut correctly, your design appears.
Oh, that is satisfying.
Yeah.
Oh, all in one. There it is.
There we go. Now my iron is heating up. I'm going to remove this from the sticky thing. So this is what it will look like on the thing.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to place it on this piece of canvas. Do I want it in the middle or should I put it offset? Yeah, just go middle. Nope. There's a string there.
Oh.
Oh, was that a bad noise?
That was a noise.
I'll use this instead. All right. Now I'm going to take it to my ironing board, which is right behind me.
Okay.
I'm
gonna move you up to the that show and tell.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I do this for 30 seconds.
Do 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 do. I didn't start counting. I don't know how much time it's been. Beer, 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 beer. How long is the Jeopardy song?
I don't know.
How long is any song?
Generally 2 to 5 minutes. Probably can't hear me because I'm far away from the microphone.
You sound fine. When I make coffee, each day I'm supposed to stir it for 30 seconds, and I don't. I don't. Chat already hit 30.
Yeah, I checked it though and it wasn't stuck all the way, so.
Oh!
30 is not a precise measurement for this.
I can show chat the horse I drew.
There, okay. It's lovely. Okay, you can switch back to the art cam.
Art.
All right, so now I'm going to remove the backing.
All right, I'm holding my breath. Beautiful.
There we go. Now I could just leave it like this, or I can add more things to it.
Like a horse? A horse that can fly?
I could do that. I don't think I will do that.
Megapixel, that is a very cool Labyrinths design on the walls of your mist level. Mist inspired.
Oh yeah, that's just the Chartreuse Cathedral or whatever. Chartreuse, not Chartreuse.
Yep. Why did they call it the Chartreuse Cathedral? It's red.
Every artist that has a cat
Yep.
needs a hair remover on demand. Okay. Put some paint on here.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm definitely worried that if I color my horse in, it'll ruin it. I think it's basically perfect. I could ink the lines, but maybe I won't. I'll just remember it the way it was.
It still exists.
Gone now.
What do I paint here?
Man in a maze who's definitely not on his way to death.
I need a smaller paintbrush for that.
The man can start out big and become smaller as he he can shrink like Mario. Teeny tiny minotaur in the middle. Yeah. Corn? Yeah, your labyrinth needs some maze.
Okay, let me get some different colors here.
Oh. Looking at
Okay,
more
I
pictures.
kind of like the gradient idea. What colors go with the green or contrast with the green?
That's very cool, Bo Brinkman. It's like a spiral paper cut stack.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
That would take a lot of passes.
Yeah, so you're using green, so I don't want reds because Christmas ruins.
Yeah, I'm
that
thinking
combination.
like a pink to blue gradient.
Yeah. That'd be cool.
I don't know how it's going to work on this black canvas because this is Liquitex Basics, which doesn't have the best opacity.
It's probably okay if it's subtle.
Okay, so I'm going to just paint directly over it, and with the idea being it probably won't stick very well to the vinyl, and I'll just wipe it off of the vinyl and it'll show through.
Hopefully, yeah. I just realized how much this labyrinth drawing pattern is like learning how to draw cool S.
Yeah. I don't have a paper towel, so I'm just gonna use my fingers.
Yep. Did it work?
Sort of. I kind of have to scrape it off.
Yeah, I don't know. Don't know if the gradient adds anything.
Yeah. I don't have paper towels in my workspace, no. This feels like scratching off a lottery ticket.
You need like a quarter?
I was just used my fingernails. Yeah, brownie points. There's no way I can get the paint intensity to match the intensity of the vinyl. It's just not what the materials are capable of.
Whereas I've just kind of fallen into this Pinterest board. People make this pattern out of all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, they do.
It's like ropes, t-shirts, bread,
I think
fences.
that pattern predates language.
You said it was 2,000 years old?
That particular carving was
Okay.
2,000 years old.
But the pattern's older.
Yeah.
Maybe it is the original cool S.
Well, there couldn't be a cool S before there was a normal S, right?
Aliens.
I could probably use this tool. Maybe it's a little bit faster.
Easier on your hands.
Is this a chicken or egg scenario? I don't think so.
Do you think the cool S was the source of language?
I don't. No. Maybe Atsu 100 does, or Aitu. Also, I always thought the chicken and egg problem was easy because there were animals that existed that laid eggs before chickens, so obviously egg came first.
But how could it genetically be a chicken if it didn't come from a chicken?
That isn't the question.
That is the question. If a chicken didn't lay the egg, is the thing in the egg a chicken?
But that's not the question that's asked. All they say is which came
The
first.
chicken or the egg? Yeah.
Yeah.
And the reason
They didn't
it's
say
hard
which
to
came
say,
first, a chicken egg or a chicken. They just said an egg.
no, it's the chicken egg they're talking about. It's not just eggs in general. Chicken egg problem is about chicken eggs.
Then they should say that explicitly in the question.
So this whole time you just thought, wow, people are silly. Like snakes have eggs, therefore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even humans have eggs. Like,
Yep. Tiny squishy ones.
how I think of them too. What is a seed other than a plant egg? Good question. Next question.
Now chat's just asking lots of silly questions.
No, they're trying to answer the question, but they're correct. Yes, due to how evolution works and genetics, there would have been something a lot like a chicken that laid the egg that the chicken came out of, and it's a lot of it's sort of semantics, sort of language symbols, but you'd have to go to like some Derrida deconstruction level to really get to the root.
I clearly I don't understand comedy. I've never understood the chicken crossing the road joke. I don't understand why it's funny. Like, I know the answer is to get to the other side, but why is that funny?
One take is that it is funny because there's a double entendre. The chicken is trying to die to cross over to the other side.
Oh, okay.
So the chicken's trying to get across the road, but also pass between the veil of life and death. So that's why it's funny on one level. But the other thing is just that it's kind of a sandbaggy answer. Like it's just so apparent that it doesn't even deserve to be said. We're just like, well, duh.
Okay.
Yeah. Especially if you're not expecting it. Because, like, you know, it depends on what your expectations are. So.
Right. So you're expecting something funny, and the fact that it is not funny is why it's funny.
That's one reason. Yep. And again, the other one is that it's wordplay, potentially.
Right. Nope, still don't understand comedy.
Like, no comedy? Like, you're out there going to Just for Laughs Comedy Festival in Montreal, and people are out there doing their stand-up routines, and you're sitting in the audience like, why am I here?
Okay. My brother is a stand-up comedian.
Okay.
I have never been to or seen any of his shows. And have no desire to do so. because I don't understand. Like, if someone, when I'm like reading a Twitter post and I get halfway through it and I realize that it's all a setup for a joke, it upsets me because I've put in like my emotional effort to try to understand, oh, like this building in France blew up. Oh no, that's terrible. Oh wait, it's some sort of cheese factory joke.
Yeah, I I don't know if that says things about your brother or you or there's a lot to unwrap there. But I hmm, maybe it's just certain types of jokes appeal differently. Like, do you like slapstick? Do you like
No.
someone stepping on
I
a
don't think
rake,
that I don't
getting
think that
whacked in the
people being
face,
injured is funny. No.
repeatedly whacked in the face? Um,
No, I don't find that amusing.
what about prop comedy? What if someone has a puppet and the puppet talks and they don't talk and the puppet's mean to them, but because of context, you know that they're controlling the puppet. They're being mean to themselves. Isn't that funny?
No.
What about life itself? Just in all of its
I
absurd,
appreciate
squishy.
irony. Like, I get that.
So just sarcasm. That's the only thing.
No, sarcasm just sounds like lies to me.
It is.
Yeah. It's just sarcasm is a lie that you tell that you expect the other person knows that you're lying.
Yep.
Yeah. But I don't process it like that. I just feel like you're lying to me.
So just general irony where you don't expect something to be the way it is and then it is.
Yeah. Okay.
Like when it rains on your wedding day.
Yeah, the Alanis Morissette type of irony that is not in fact irony.
Yeah.
Yep.
What about like dramatic irony where you know who the murderer in the story is, but the characters don't, so the characters trust that person, even though they shouldn't.
I understand that, but it's not funny.
What? What do you mean the viewers don't trust me? What do you mean?
What?
Wolgo says that's why we as viewers don't trust Corey.
Oh, good idea.
Oh, come on, random trivia. Dramatic irony is literally when the audience knows something the characters don't. That's literally all it is. What about knock knock jokes? Okay, yes. What about knock knock jokes? Knock knock.
Who's there?
Amos.
Amos who?
A mosquito bit me. Knock knock.
See, why was that funny?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Andy.
Andy, the boy who gave me the maze that I couldn't complete.
Andy bit me again. These are the hits.
There, you got the Meerkat to laugh.
Comedy. What if someone just yells comedy?
I'm laughing, so I guess it's funny.
What about okay, knock knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cow.
I know this one.
Moo.
I'm not falling for
Moo.
it.
Moo. Weren't we all glad I didn't say banana?
I am glad. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just putting paint on the board.
Well, I was gonna wait until you were finished with your paints before we take a break, but
Oh, you
I
shouldn't do
guess
that.
I guess we're still just going. Well, you said you were gonna go show me the T-shirt, so you do have to.
Yeah, I do need to do that.
Nice clouds. Anyways, yes, break time. We'll be back to interrogate your sense of humor shortly.
Okay.
Back everybody to Can't Draw Horses Club. Today we're discussing the impermanence of reality and how mortality exists, and everything will fade into dust eventually until the matter compresses very densely together and becomes like a star again, and then it eventually gets blown up and seeds new life throughout the cosmos. And the angels here too.
Am I, though? I don't know after that.
Thinking about large scale things now.
Yeah.
Oh.
This might all be an illusion. We could be in the Matrix right now.
Well, I mean, maybe I'm the only one that exists. Maybe
It's
this
possible.
is all a dream in my head.
All right, I'm gonna put this piece of art away.
Oh.
For now.
Gone forever.
Yep, it no longer exists. It is not in your field of view. So we talked about the shirt that I made for the Desert Bus art contest.
Show that off.
The things that you can do with the heat transfer vinyl in a Cricut machine.
Yeah, gotcha.
So that's what I made.
Zeta will always love you, and then also, alpha ways.
Alpha, yeah, I was supposed to say alpha.
Yeah.
This is my attempt at comedy, so you get what you get.
Alpha ways.
But yeah, Heather requested Valentine's
yes.
for Alpha from Zeta. So, and Zeta starts at midnight, right? In PST, which is the time zone I am in. So I don't have very much time to do the art contest because I have to go to bed. So I did that in like half an hour before I went to bed. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my cat maze and see if I can finish that.
I am going to look at the blank piece of paper of despair.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
I'm gonna stare deeply into the void, and hopefully it will look back at me and actually like tell me what it wants. For once.
That never happens.
For what? It could happen.
Do I need to mirror again? Yes.
Picked up the pencil. That's step one. Oh, that's not step one. I'm gonna sharpen the pencil.
It's the step we're on.
Pre-production step. I broke the lead, so now I can never do anything. Cha-cha-cha. Maybe if I used equipment that was less than 20 years old, it would work better.
Your pencil is 20 years old?
This one, probably not, but this
Sharpener?
sharpener is definitely from high school, which is
Mm.
not 20 years ago. Sometimes it feels like it.
Oh, it was for me.
I'm getting there. I think 2003 is when I started. So yeah, next year is 20 years from when I started high school.
Mine's easy to remember. I graduated in the year 2000.
That is easy. Love it when things line up that way.
Mm-hmm.
Broke the lead again. Yeah. This
So
is
our,
just what
our
I'm going to be
20
doing.
year just pencil sharpening for the rest of the stream. That's some ASMR.
Getting there.
This line needs to go.
Whoops. Ah, God. No. My shavings.
Okay.
Yes.
You sound very far away.
I was for a moment. It, I didn't quite dump my shavings all over everything, but it was close.
I've done that before. I have an electric pencil sharpener, so it makes very fine shavings. They're like sawdust.
I could just use a knife. I could.
That sounds like a good way to get injured.
Get real professional.
This is the wrong stream for that. Injuries belong on TTSF.
See, that was funny. You could do jokes. Come on.
Only if they're true. True things can be funny.
Okay, just lies can't be funny.
No, I don't think lies are funny.
One day I'll find the lead. Maybe just this pencil is cursed. Maybe it's just the pencil. What if I just use a different pencil? This one's a 2B as well.
Okay, so I think I need to cut that and go this way to be able to get into the leg and then also back out.
Trying to see if there's a previous lead stuck in here.
Oh yeah, that can happen.
It is not the case. All right. Let's look at cat instead.
There's cat. Oh no, I have a dead end in the foot.
So do I, really.
I need to add a line to split it in half so you can come back out.
Yep.
And
I guess that means your paths can't be regular thickness.
No.
What if I just broke every pencil I own?
Okay, so now you go down here, up around here. So I need to close this off. And then this actually needs to lead. Eh.
I have something resembling a pencil now. Dang it, now I have to think about what to do. Hmm. Sorry. Mangled Pixels. Brain just went feet or raw shoes. Uh, yeah, kinda.
That's gross.
It's exactly the sort of unwanted thought that occurs during this show.
Mm-hmm.
Good work, Pix. Okay, I have an idea.
No, didn't want to delete the whole thing. Just you. What's your idea?
Draw on the outside of a cube.
Hmm. Yeah, that reminds me of like the little toys where you have to guide the ball through,
Yep.
but not like the big wooden one, but like the little plastic ones where it's encased in plastic so you can never take the ball out.
Have you tried to get at the ball?
Definitely. I always took my toys apart. I regret looking at chat. I'm going to look away again.
Yeah. Never look at chat. Never acknowledge chat. Uh, Never give chat ideas.
Nope, that. Oh, no, not that. Vectornator isn't great at doing layers. Like, it's hard to select your objects once you have objects on top of them.
Oh, that's everything I always want to do.
I know. This needs to be blocked off. Wait. No, I'm getting lost in my own maze again. Come down this way. Okay, so I need a line here. Okay, we made it out of the foot. All right, back up into the body. So now I want to go around this area before going back up to the head. So I need to. I feel like somebody has this job, right? You know those like paper placemats they give to children in restaurants?
Yep.
Someone has to design those, right?
Yep.
That's the job I feel like I'm doing right now.
Like I think this kind of thing would work if my lines were straight.
But you have a ruler. Why aren't your lines straight?
Because I'm just saying, aesthetically, it looks better when the paths are the same width.
Are you dissing my cat?
This is about me and my problems with my cube.
Okay, that's just me projecting. I'm self conscious about my cat's paths not being equal. I can't select this line. Okay, it's just staying that way.
Yeah,
Was that you making that
yeah,
noise?
that was me.
Okay.
That was the sound of me drawing a line I didn't want to.
It
So,
almost sounded like just an Ian in the background.
oh yeah, that's totally what it was. Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm going into the other foot. How do I get back out?
Like lessons learned from the last time?
Um,
Sounds like a no.
I don't think I learned what I was supposed to learn because I have this big gap over here with
Well,
this
back
right
in the
here.
labyrinth.
So if I do that, you just come back out the other way, and I either end up with a fat hallway or a dead end.
Yes.
Or I can split it like this and then make this another skinny thing like at the... Well, this doesn't have to be that skinny.
There we go. Just pretending the other sides are more pretty and complicated. Aha!
Random trivia says there is already a clip titled Angel Does a Murder on Corey. I don't mean to be mean to people. I just say things and then I don't think about the connotations.
Uh, it's fun.
This needs to... There.
Yeah, yeah, the stream is a Greek mythological punishment where Corey dies again and again. So either I cheated death, or I invented fire. I like that idea.
You'll take credit for either of those.
Well, it's either I get to push a boulder up a hill or eagles eat my liver. Like, I'm not sure which is preferable.
I'd take the boulder, I think.
You take the boulder?
Over the birds, if those are the options, yeah.
Ooh, what if you combined the two? What if you have to push a giant meatball up a hill and then you don't get to eat it?
Why would you want to eat it? It's covered in grass and dirt.
Meatball! Maybe my hill is incredibly smooth and clean. Oh yeah, maybe the hill's made of spaghetti, so maybe it's just getting covered in more spaghetti sauce.
Okay. Wait, I don't know what we're talking about anymore.
What? I was gonna say what crime I committed, but no, this is just describing the punishment. But the stream is already the punishment, so there's no meatball. But imagine if there was combination Sisyphus, Prometheus.
Remco082000 claims that there is a dead end in the cat's body above the tail. And I would like to know...
It might be just that little pointy bit
Is
on the
it...
foot.
Ooh, hold on. No, wait, it changed my line red. Go back. Tool. Red. If it's this, that's outside of the maze.
That's
or outside of
exactly
the
where the
labyrinth.
butt is.
It is exactly where the butt is, but it's not within. It's
Yeah.
outside. So that's okay.
Yeah, I was thinking it was on the left on that front foot because you've got, your chicanes, and then it looks like,
Yeah, it kind of looks like
if you were walking that maze, you might have the option to take a turn there.
to just die at this dead end. What's the option?
Yes, that is the option.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about this line, but I don't have a better plan.
Well, I think if you, because like there's the wrist joint. Well, it's toes, but the you could like that long line you've got could
This
just
one?
be, yeah, that could just be part of the outline and cover that area. Like you could
So I just get rid of it.
you could make the
No, that's worse.
it's worse. You could make that. You could lower the foot.
Lower the foot. I can't select the foot. I have to find it in the list of layers.
Did you
Probably way down
label your
here.
layers?
No, of course I didn't. Okay, so lower the foot. It makes it more of a dead end.
Well, no, I'm saying, yeah,
All
that.
the way
There you
down?
go, like that. Huh?
It has a really tiny foot. All right, that's fine.
That is the least of this cat's problems. Two-dimensional cat, okay? It can't have internal organs. It can't eat. It can't breathe. Like, it's just a shadow on a cave wall.
Yep. All problems that this cat has. I'm just gonna whip back and forth to get back up here.
The Corey school of solution.
I learned something.
That you can make your lines nice.
No, from the Corey School of Labyrinth drawing.
Oh, wow. That's unexpected. Yeah, this is easier than other things. But that's what this show is all about, really.
Finding the easy way to do things.
Yeah.
Oh, zigzag bit in the middle.
Oh. Well, it's hard to parse. So there could be. Or maybe there isn't.
Ah, here. Thank you. There. Fixed.
Now the cat is solvable.
I would have noticed when I went to do the maze at the end.
Alright, well, I'm going to thank some subs.
Alright.
The Ein Map. You had a gift sub from Beowulf. Thank you both. Sparrowbender 27, 41 months. Awesome. Loki the cat was given a sub by Demon Fire. Shout out to you wherever you are, Loki. Walgo, 27 months. Thank you. Velbestet, 16 months with some hearts. Thank you. Kitten the cat, also given a gift sub by Demon Fire. Richard Erman, 48 months. Oh, cool. Labyrinths. I love Westworld references. For anyone who hasn't watched Westworld, Man in the maze is a very important part. At the center is self-actualization.
Mm-hmm.
Or death, yeah. One of
One of
those
those
two.
two. Or both.
Or both. Cube, cube, cube. Cleaning it up a bit.
Okay, now I can put back this weird shape for the cat head,
And it's
right?
done, yeah.
Is it? No, there's a
No.
choice here.
Do you want to go outside or inside the head?
What happens if I do that? Nope, there's a
No.
choice there. And there's a dead end over here. Oh no, this is terrible. All right, that shape's going away.
You can kind of do it in reverse.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can just completely close off the neck and just leave that section empty.
Oh, I'm messed
Yep.
up.
And you could do like a heart in the middle, like a cute little shape.
We'll just
Like,
press the magic button that says make it look better.
yeah. It looks like a really weird fingerprint.
It does.
Yeah. Or Gigi Ito, Tamily. I also saw some spiral there. If you just put like an eyeball in the middle, so it's very clear that the eyeball is the center of the spiral, uh, and the spiral is
Okay.
going inwards depth wise. Just oh yeah,
Uh,
yeah, like an eyeball or a little screamy mouth or like an eyeball with teeth.
no, why did it? Fill somewhere.
Yep, up at the top there. There's like a toggle.
There it is.
Yay.
Not yellow, black. Um, teeth, you said?
I did say teeth, but you don't have to add.
Now it's like a mustache.
Oh, can you zoom out? I want to see that in context. Oh.
Oh, wait, I want to keep it. I just don't want it to be filled. Turn off the fill. There we go.
The cat's seen some things. Oh.
I think I'm done. I think that's the end of the stream.
All
It's
right,
perfect.
we'll shut her down. Thank you all for joining us today. I'll be back next week, and stay fresh.
You're not going to do coming up?
Coming up, I have to install the video game for the next stream. I think maybe I don't know.
All right.
I'm on the next thing. We're doing more Disco Elysium tomorrow, and Ben and Adam are playing Bloodborne, and there's a watch and play, I think, on Wednesday. But check the schedule at lettergreatyrun.com/live. Also, check out Angel's Twitter and Twitch streams. She tweets when she does the stream and paints animals.
I do. I'm working on one for Alex right now, actually.
Is cat.
Yeah. Oh, you can't see that. No. There.
All right. Just a second. Yeah, there she is.
Farah. I also am playing Magic with Jacob on at least one more Tuesday. Not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday. On the Esbert Games channel at 5 Pacific. I'm also appearing on the Bard's Playhouse in a Vampire the Masquerade actual play that is Wednesdays at 4 Pacific. My character prologue is this week. Super excited.
Can you tell the chat what clan?
I'm a Nosferatu, and I am the nicest person I could imagine.
Okay.
But also a vampire.
Right. Very different from my approach.
Yes. But her name was Jordan, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
My character's name is Lane.
Lane. That's a good name.
She's a sweetheart.
Cool.
And that is all the things.
Then I think we're done here. Goodbye. I said goodbye.
Good day, sir.
I can't find the button. Anyways, here's the button.